As much as I like Drew Holiday, and as much as I like Giannis, they're not set up to play Phoenix. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Hard Foul Radio. Appreciate you for tuning in today. This is the show that values time. I value mine. You should value yours. So I appreciate you spending some of that value time here with us today. Let's get started. I believe in life you should celebrate all of your victories, small or big. If you do something, you get an A on a test. Even if you got an F in the class, I think you should celebrate the A on the test. If you're doing one of those fundraiser things, like they give you at school, they want you to go home and sell stuff. If you sell something, celebrate that you sold something, even if it's the only thing you sold and your classmates sold more than you. We should be able to celebrate all of the little victories or big victories that we have in life, even if it doesn't mean that the overall goal has been accomplished yet. The Milwaukee Bucks, first NBA Finals since 1974. Drew Holiday, first NBA Finals. Giannis, first NBA Finals. Chris Middleton, first NBA Finals. Congratulations. It should be celebrated and respected. Forget what the media says. Forget what the critic says. Doesn't matter who was injured or who didn't play. You guys made it to the NBA Finals. Congratulations. Suns in 5. This is going to be a really bad series for Milwaukee. I said last week that the Suns and Clippers, I thought, were the two best teams left. I thought either of them would beat either Milwaukee or Atlanta. The West clearly has better teams, better conference. And this is going to be a really bad series for Giannis, I believe. While teams have been less effective with the wall that Miami popularized last year, which is basically putting 2 or 3 guys in front of Giannis, not letting him get to the rim, the wall has not been that good this postseason, where Giannis is still able to get 30 and 10 despite the wall. Phoenix doesn't have to do the wall. Phoenix can play Giannis one-on-one, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, give him fits on the perimeter, and then they have DeAndre Ayton in the middle to deal with him when he gets to the paint. They're not going to have to double him. They're not going to have to put up 3 guys for a wall. Chris Paul can play Drew Holiday one-on-one. Jay Crowder will be able to play Chris Middleton one-on-one. Cam Johnson, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, whoever you want to throw out there to put on Giannis to just deter him a little bit when he's on the perimeter. You're not respecting his jump shot. You're only playing him to drive. Milwaukee's not been a great three-point shooting team this postseason. Phoenix has been a good three-point shooting team. And as much as I like Drew Holiday, and as much as I like Giannis, they're not set up to play Phoenix. This is going to be a really bad matchup. Like I said, they should celebrate getting here. They should be proud of what they've done. They should understand what they've done and how they've done. But this is not going to be the series to prove how good are we, or is this our limit. I think they're going to look really bad at different points during this series, but I don't think for them they should use it as a point of, oh my gosh, are we actually not that good? But this is an overmatched NBA Finals. Every time you see these two teams on the court, you're going to think, oh yeah, Phoenix is the better team. The same way last year when we watched the finals, oh yeah, LA was the better team. Congratulations to what Miami did. What Miami did should be celebrated. Miami should consider an accomplishment. They made it to the finals. Miami should be proud of what they did last year. But they weren't beating the Lakers. We knew they weren't beating the Lakers. It is what it is. Milwaukee had a good season. Should be proud of what they've done. But Suns in 5. This is going to be a pretty quick, pretty dominant series. Congratulations to Chris Paul on getting your first NBA championship. Segueing over to Major League Baseball.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Shohei Ohtani is having a season for the ages. And only in baseball can the stat guys screw everything up. So Shohei Ohtani just hit his 31st home run of the season last year, and he's got I believe as of right now, it's a 2.65 ERA. And the stat guys are already going over there and saying, as great as what he's doing is, he should really only be doing one thing. He should only be a hitter, or he should only be a pitcher. Shut up. Just shut up. What he's doing is remarkable. What he's doing is amazing. What he's doing is just outright fun and interesting and great for the game of baseball. With all of the young stars that are currently there, Vlad Jr., Fernando Tatis, all these guys, Franco for the Rays just got called up. For what all these guys are doing, all these great young players, and for him to arguably be the best one of them, to be a position player and a hitter, to essentially go Little League, that he could start a game and hit third in your lineup, don't take that away from someone. If he was just a hitter, and we understand what he is as a hitter, what do you think the difference is in him getting extra home runs or extra hits versus if he didn't have to worry about pitching? What, he's at 34 home runs right now? Okay. I want you to ask yourself, if you're listening right now, I want you to ask yourself, who's the last 10 guys to lead Major League Baseball in home runs at the All-Star break? You don't know them. You can't think of them off the top of your head because it doesn't matter. What makes his season fun and interesting and exciting is the fact that he's both hitting and pitching, and he's doing it at such high-end levels that he could be an all-star at both. Speaking of young stars, I love Vlad Jr. I think he's a great player. He is hitting like he's the best hitter in baseball right now. Not saying he is, but if you just look at where he currently sits, you can make a case he's having the best hitting season. I was talking to Tony, who my co-host for 90 Feet. Vlad might be better than Fernando Tatis. Just stop. Like, he's second in average, OPS. He was first in home runs at the time of the conversation we had. Ohtani has since passed him. And he's like, yeah, Vlad's a great hitter, but like Tatis is a 40-40 dude. Like, Tatis can just do more. And that's why it's more exciting. That's why he's a better player. Ohtani is more exciting and a better player because he can do more. He can hit home runs. He can hit for average. He can pitch. He can strike you out. Don't take away that part of his game just because you think the analytics say, oh, well, if he was just a hitter, he'd be a 62 home run hitter. The Angels have had a guy who's been the best hitter in baseball the past 10 years. No playoff success. I am super excited what this team does once everyone's actually there and healthy. Rendon, Trout, and Ohtani. You guys know how I feel about my Trout. But let's get this, stop trying to overstat or over-nerd baseball. He's great because he does both. He is less great the second you say, hey, we only want you to do one. Let him do what he does. He is a hitter and a pitcher, and just appreciate it.